What's up, everybody? Finally back and ready to bring you yet another Masters of the Universe Origins review. Really excited to review this figure, not because of who the figure is, but just because of how it's been updated and modernized. For some of us, this figure could be an easy pass, but for folks like me, I figured why not give it a shot. It looked really cool, so I ordered it, got delivered. Easy to get, and of course, I'm talking about the Masterverse New Adventures of He-Man. Let's talk about it. So yeah, like I said, New Adventures of He-Man, for those of you that may not be aware, was a brief time when Masters of the Universe ended. Between 1990 and 1991 or 92, there was the New Adventures of He-Man, where He-Man was transported to either the future or at least through time and space in some capacity and wound up becoming the hero in a different universe, multiverse, whatever it was. It's been a long time. I think I watched one of the episodes a couple months ago just because I wanted to, when this figure was actually announced, just to remind myself of the New Adventures of He-Man. I did have the original figure, but I remember, I can't remember where I got him, but I remember vividly my mom taking me down the toy aisle and it being right at the end of the aisle, not on the cap, but I just remember it. And I remember I got He-Man and Skeletor, and I remember they looked so different. They weren't the big, strong, muscular men. They were kind of more sleek and stylish and space looking and not so much barbarian looking anymore. So. But yeah, I was very interested in getting this figure, and I'm very interested in just kind of reviewing it because it definitely has that nostalgia vibe for me. And enough talking about it, let's get to reviewing. Okay, so here we go. We have the Masterverse He-Man. It's interesting that it doesn't say the New Adventures of He-Man, but it does have the same logo that was used during the cartoon series. So, a little bit of glare on there, I apologize. But yeah, so you basically have your He-Man in the standard window packaging, Masterverse on the top. Like I said, the He-Man logo, Mattel. If we flip it to the side, we have this really cool artwork. I'm really digging that. It's really cool. He-Man holding the new power sword up high in the air. And of course, on the back, we have another one with him with all of his armor on. Got our cross cell down at the bottom. And of course, we, by the power of Eternia, the endangered planet of Primus is under attack by the evil mutants, leaving the Galactic Guardians but one choice. They traveled back through time to summon one hero who could save them, He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. So there's your story. And of course, on the side, you have He-Man, Galactic Protector. So, got a few accessories we're going to review. And I'm going to get him out of the package, and we're going to get right to it. Okay, here we go. We have New Adventures He-Man out of the package. First thing I noticed immediately is this is mostly a reuse of the standard buck that we've seen in the Masterverse line already. So what do I mean by that? Of course, I mean the arms, the chest, the torso. It's all from previous He-Man figures. As a matter of fact, I just looked over at my 1987 movie He-Man, and it's all the same, at least from the waist up, not including the head. But they have added these new pieces onto it, which are nice. Of course, he's got wrists that move, 360. It's a goofy head sculpt, but this is very much the 90s version of He-Man with the ponytail. So it actually matches off really well. It does translate through very well from that 90s show. Got the big H on the belt. Bottom, pretty sure this is not new. I'm drawing a blank on with the blue, and normally it could very well be the same He-Man lower parts as well. But then finally we have the new style for the boots, and it's not bad. It's a cool figure. On the back, of course, we have where he can hold his power sword, put it on his back, and yeah, I mean, great figure overall, great detail. I mean the actual paint job looks excellent on this figure. So yeah, of course, He-Man comes with a few accessories. So he does come with 2 punching hands. Always good. There's no reason why any modern action figure in the 6-inch scale shouldn't come with a second set of hands, in my opinion. And of course, he comes with some accessories. His protective battle gear, space gear, whatever you want to call that, is a chest breastplate. I don't know what you want to call it exactly, but it's just simple. It just pulls apart. It's a soft rubber material, so you don't really have to worry about breaking it. It's just kind of a pull apart. Jeez. He says as he can't pull it apart. Now, you are being difficult. Oh, watch me break it. Oh, there we go. Like I said, it's really flexible, so you shouldn't have to worry about breaking it. We'll put that on here in a minute. And of course, he comes with his helmet as well. Fits just boop. So, we have those. Now, I did hear a couple of folks online saying, sorry, I read online that people were missing, like somebody ordered one, they didn't get the helmet. Somebody was missing a shield. So please make sure that before you purchase it, if you're in a store, that you look the figure over and make sure that it has all the accessories. Speaking of shield, so he does come with his galactic shield. I don't know what to call this exactly. You'll notice it has no handle. And I was kind of confused by that at first. Just a quick glance in the package, I was like, well, how's he going to hold on to it? And then I realized it actually plugs in right there. So we'll hook that up here in a minute. And then finally, of course, he comes with the new version of the Power Sword. New Adventures He-Man wasn't Prince Adam. He just was He-Man 24/7. So he didn't ever really... I don't remember... Did he call on the Power of Grayskull with this thing? I don't recall. Somebody... drop me a comment and let me know. So, very cool figure. So let's go ahead and gear him up a little bit. Now, one thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take this off. So before I take it off, just want to make sure you guys see that it does fit in here very snug, very well. And of course, that shield goes right into this peg hole. He says again, hoping it actually does. So yeah, there you go. So you can have your He-Man like this. But of course, if you remember getting the figure like I do, he had the armor. I don't remember if he had the helmet on. I'm pretty sure he had the armor on. It's been a long time. Got that figure probably in 91. Here we are, 2023. Ooh, this is gonna be real fun. Come on. Oh, actually, that was pretty easy. So we can take that off. And of course, we just slide this over the top of his head. And you can see fits on just very easy. And I'm actually going to probably display mine like this because that's how I remember having it as a kid. So you can see the chest piece fits very well. Just put those snaps through. And then finally the helmet. Oh, that looks really good. Huh. Interesting. Of course, there you go where the sword can plug into his back or into the back of his armor. That looks very good. I'm actually more impressed with this figure than I thought I'd be even. So let's put the Power Sword in his hand. And of course, put his shield back on. And there we go. We have got ourselves a Masters of the Universe New Adventures of He-Man. He-Man, ready to rock and roll. Of course, I have figure stands. These are from WrestlingFigures.com, RingsideCollectibles.com. Make sure you get the Mattel stands if you're going to do it. They're wrestling stands, but the Mattel stands also fit. If we can show it right here. There we go. Perfect. They will also work for Masters of the Universe Origins, Masterverse figures. So that's very cool. Hit them up. Free plug. I don't get anything from them. I just like using their stands. But yeah, there we go. There's my review. I figured also right before I end this video, I would go ahead and I will pull out the New Adventures He-Man that we got in the exclusive 4-pack. So, I haven't done a review on this, but here is, just for comparison's sake, the He-Man Galactic Protector Origin style figure. And as you can see, it has the same shield. He has the same sword. Matter of fact, here. I should really do a review on these. So there's a picture on the back. But I'm just going to pop him out of this plastic shell real quick so you can see that he has with the same kind of shield, but, same sculpt look. I mean, they did a really good job on this guy. And he has just a regular power sword with, it's chromed, but it doesn't have the extra details. So again, just showcasing that the Masterverse figures are indeed the upscale line for He-Man. I think this is worth picking up. It shouldn't be hard for anybody to get. I don't know if it's a Target exclusive necessarily, but I know that's where I got it. Target.com has it. You'll probably find these guys on the pegs. If you want to play the long game on this and hold off till it goes on clearance, I would say you're probably not going to have too big of a deal. Obviously, I bought it because I wanted it, because again, nostalgia. But if you want to play the long game on this, I don't see him going anywhere. A lot of the Target figures right now are warming the pegs, so you might be able to get this on a deal. But I think it's a great figure overall. It looks great. You can definitely get 2 of these and have one with the armor, one without the armor, but I'm going to leave mine in the armor. I think it looks really great. I love it when my figures can hold everything. And yeah, great figure overall. But hey, I appreciate you guys coming and listening to me. I'm going to have another review up here either today or tomorrow for another Origins figure I just purchased, so be on the lookout for that. Like this video if you made it this far. Hit the bell notification, subscribe. Really helps me, really helps out the channel. I do videos over Masters of the Universe Origins. I do videos over G.I. Joe, Classified, and Retro. And I'm playing around with some other ideas, some other figure lines that are off the beaten path, we'll say for now. But yeah, I appreciate it. Again, thumbs up. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and have a good day.